Okay, so we've all been there, right? You ask an AI a question, it fires back this super confident sounding answer. But the moment you dig just a little deeper, the whole thing just falls apart. Well, there's a new open source framework called Elysia, and it's aiming to fix this exact problem by building an AI that's not just powerful, but actually transparent and honest.
This quote it hits home, doesn't it? It perfectly captures that feeling, that frustration of dealing with an AI that's trying to bluff its way through a problem. You know the drill. You load up your documents, you hook up a large language model, and 9 times out of 10, what you get back is either totally irrelevant or just straight up hallucinated nonsense. This is the core issue Elysia was built to solve.
And this lays out the difference perfectly. On one side, you've got the traditional approach, retrieval augmented generation, or RAG. It's kind of blind. It just grabs some data, runs a search, and basically hopes for the best. Elysia's way of doing things is just fundamentally different. It uses guided reasoning, it shows you every single step it takes, and, get this, it actually learns from your feedback to get smarter over time.
So let's just formally call this what it is, the AI confidence problem. The systems we're using today, these agentic RAG systems, they're super powerful in theory, but in practice, their flaws mean they often spit out answers that are completely useless, even if they're delivered with a perfectly straight face.
And just so we're all on the same page, when we talk about agentic RAG, this is what we mean. It's an AI that's supposed to do more than just find information. It's supposed to act on it. It's a fantastic idea, but nailing the execution has always been the tricky part. So how does Elysia actually fix this? Well, the team at Weaviate, who you probably know from their vector database, built this whole framework on 3 core pillars. This isn't just some simple wrapper on a language model, it's a completely rethought architecture for building AI agents you can actually rely on. Okay, pillar number 1, a decision tree architecture. Now, the really crucial point here is that instead of just dumping 100 tools on a language model and saying, hey, go for it, Elysia organizes them into a structured flow. It actually evaluates its environment, it keeps track of what it's already done, and it shows you every single step. If a search fails, it doesn't just give up. It'll adjust its search terms, or it'll just flag the error for you, totally transparently. You can see that thinking process in action right here. It's a logical loop. The agent evaluates where it is, picks the best tool for that specific job, takes an action, and then, and this is key, it analyzes the result before it decides what to do next. It's methodical, not chaotic. Now, the second pillar, dynamic data display, is a genuine game changer. Instead of just dumping a giant wall of text on you, Elysia actually analyzes your data and figures out the best way to present it. It's all about making the information make sense at a single glance. And here are some perfect examples. If you're looking at e-commerce data, boom, you get product cards. If you're digging through spreadsheets, you get these clean, sortable tables. For GitHub issues, you get a proper ticket layout. The system is smart enough to match the right format to the right data. And the team is already planning to add more, like hotel booking displays. So cool. The third pillar is data expertise, and this is such a clever idea. It basically means the AI does its homework. Before it even tries to answer your question, it takes the time to actually understand the data it's working with, so it's no longer just scrambling around in the dark. And here's how it does it. It samples your data, it creates summaries, and it maps out the relationships between different data points. All of this upfront work helps prevent those vague, confused answers you get from other systems that just can't handle repeated data or ambiguous questions. So, okay, those are the 3 big pillars, but the team at Weaviate didn't stop there. They packed in a whole bunch of other smart features that really make this feel like a complete, well-thought-out framework. Let's take a look at a couple of them. A great example is personalized feedback. You know the old way, right? You hit thumbs up or thumbs down and maybe something changes in the background. Who knows? With Elysia, your feedback is saved just for you. If you rate an answer positively, Elysia uses that as an example for similar questions down the road. So the system literally gets smarter for you, without your feedback messing up anyone else's experience. And then there's document chunking. Oh man, anyone who's built a RAG system knows pre-chunking is a nightmare. It wastes so much storage and it splits your content in the weirdest places. Elysia just flips this on its head with chunk on demand. It searches the whole document first, and only if it's relevant and too long does it then break it into chunks. It's just so much more efficient and frankly, smarter. This thoughtful design also extends to smart routing.
I mean, there's no need to use a massive, expensive model like Gemini for a simple question, right? Elysia can use a lightweight model for the easy stuff and then escalate to a more powerful one when the job actually requires deep reasoning. This optimizes for both cost and performance, and it's flexible enough to let you plug in whatever models you want.
Now for the best part. This entire really powerful framework is open source. It's not some closed-off, expensive enterprise tool. It's a Python package that you can install and run yourself, like right now.
And just look at how simple this is. The barrier to entry here is shockingly low. It's literally 2 commands in your terminal to get the entire front end and back end up and running. From there, you just plug in your API keys and you are live.
And if you're not quite ready to commit to a full setup, you don't even have to. Weaviate is offering a free 14-day sandbox on their cloud service. You can spin it up, test everything we've talked about, and see how it works with your own data, completely free of charge.
So that's Elysia. It's still in beta, sure, but it's already one of the most thought-through frameworks for building agentic AI systems I've seen. It all comes back to that core idea of showing its work instead of just guessing. And it leaves us with a really interesting question. Is this combination of structured reasoning, adaptive displays, and true personalization the beginning of a new standard for how we interact with our data, or is it just another cool framework that'll eventually fade away? Only time will tell.